Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oi, what a morning. Welcome to 8:10. It's 8:10 in the morning, which is kind of late. I've been up for a really long time, but I've been trying to distract myself from a few different things. So I'll tell you what's going on. Okay, so first things first. Good morning. Welcome to day 13, lucky number 13. So about a week ago, I looked on my app for the hospital and like the doctor's appointments, and it said that I had a cryoablation. I think I told you guys. Basically, they wanted to kill the tumor, freeze the tumor on my left hip. But the surgeon came in the other day and he said, I'm leaning against it because I don't want to delay your rehab. So I said, okay. So then I knew I was going to rehab. I'm just waiting for insurance to approve that I'm going to rehab and when and how much and how long and all that stuff. So this morning I woke up, I slept really hard last night. I saw a couple of staff members for the last time because even if I don't go to rehab till tomorrow, they don't work again till the weekend. So it was tearful, joyful goodbyes, and just one of my CNAs has been just a blessing to my spirit all over. I really feel like I bonded with her. So Miss Wanda, if you're watching, this is you. So she left she came in at 5:44, and they usually change shifts at 7. So she came and I was like, oh, you know what? I don't really have to go to the bathroom that bad because the things that I use, the Pure Wicks, they're running low in stock, and today's Monday, and you know, it's like the weekend, so they have to wait till the supply and the whole thing. So I was like, oh, I'll just wait. So I distracted myself with like watching some videos, you know, my YouTube stuff that I watch, Barry Lewis Cooks and the Fry Life. I caught up on all my Fry Life. Well, there was only one from yesterday that I didn't watch yet because I had company. So I watched that yesterday. I watched that this morning, and then I started watching, you know, catching up on Instagram and watching TikToks and stuff. So before I knew it, it was like 7:30, and I was like, oh, I really have to go to the potty. So I had the nurse come in and help me place the Pure Wick. She placed it, and I'm in the middle, and all of a sudden it just stopped vacuuming. And I was going slow because I know you can overwhelm it. So I was going like kind of like trying to hold it back, just like almost control it, and it just stopped entirely. So I noticed that it was starting to come out of on my body. I'm on a chuck, which is okay. So for those of you who don't know, I'm using this device. I can't roll over as well to get a bedpan under, and I can't sit up more than 30 degrees without my back brace on. So I can't go to a regular commode unless I have this whole procedure, and I can't sit up to place the Pure Wick myself without potentially damaging my back. That's why all of this is happening. So then I called for help, but I called for help so immediately after that the nurse, I think the nurse thought she just didn't shut the button off. So I'm waiting and I'm waiting, and I'm like, somebody help. The vacuum seemed to stop vacuuming. Then all of a sudden it just started like gurgling. So I could have possibly overwhelmed it, even though I was trying to control what was going on. So gorgeous Felicia came in and helped me, cleaned me up, and we got ready. And then I said about the part that I skipped on this whole story that's happening in the interim is a doctor came in this morning, and I was like, oh, hello. And he said, are you Miss Henson? I'm Dr. I'll keep his name private. And he goes, I'm here to, you're on the schedule today for a cryoablation. And I'm like, oh. So it doesn't say NPO. I took, you know, I drank some water. I mean, not tons, really. It's only about 2 ounces, but you know, I drank some water. I didn't eat anything, so at least there's that. So then this was at like 6:30. So I said, I'm so sorry. Dr. Greenberg said he didn't think we were going to do that. So could you please talk to him? So he went and called, and he was on for a little bit. And apparently because I'm inpatient and they had me like an outpatient schedule, they didn't take it off. And apparently then he goes, it looks like you're going to be in the hospital for a while. I was like, what? So I literally am here 8 o'clock in the morning. I have no idea what's going on. So I said to the nurse when she came and helped me put the Purewick in, I was like, should I order breakfast? And she's like, what do you mean? I said, well, am I getting this carb ablation? She's like, as far as we know, I don't know. It's not on my schedule. It doesn't say NPO, any of that stuff. So I was like, she's like, order breakfast. And if it comes and we find out something different, we'll just take your food. So I said, okay. So then Felicia came in to help me get cleaned up. And she said, did you order breakfast yet? And I said, no. And I told her the story. So I just ordered my breakfast. It's 8:10, which is kind of late for breakfast in the hospital. It's like the kitchen's been open for 2 hours. But I wanted to just tell you that was like a very productive, confusing, I have no idea what's happening type of morning. Now, that being said, I would like to address, it's not a hater, it's just a comment, and I didn't look at it like as a hater. I looked at it, obviously the person was trying to be hateful, but I just want to talk again about why I share and live my life on YouTube like I live my life in life, and why I share the things that I share. So once again, this is my channel. It's my channel to do with as you please. If I wanted to start showing me every day practicing headstands, I could. That's my job. That's my priority. That's my prerogative. I can do what I want. That being said, I try to be me. Not try. I just allow myself to be me. I'm full disclosure. I try to keep some sensitive things out of content. I try to keep some real personal things out of content. For the most things, I share everything. The reason I do that is not to brag, not to be bodacious, none of those reasons. It's to help others who could possibly going through the same thing as me. To have some sense of camaraderie in a world where you think I'm all alone in it. The one thing I've never wanted to do is leave people feeling like they're alone. That's why I stayed with my dad until he died. He didn't want to die alone. He didn't want to be alone, so I just stayed with him. So the fact that I share everything without being totally awfully graphic is because it's me. And I want you to know that if you're going through the same thing, what to expect, or if you're going through the same thing and it's you didn't expect it and it happened and you know you're not the only one who's gone through it. Sometimes when the nurses are so sweet, they just say like, oh, it happens a lot, and it doesn't really happen a lot. They're just being sweet. But sometimes you get confirmation from other people that it does happen a lot, and you don't just have to take like a very kind nurse's, statement as is she being nice, or is this really the case? I just need some water. So I share everything. Now, some people, and this person wasn't the first person to ever say this, they can't stand that I touch my face, I rub my nose, I itch my eyes, I scratch my ears, whatever it is. Yeah. Because if we were sitting here having a conversation, which is what I just imagine every time I talk into the camera, that me and you, whoever you are, wherever you are, all of you, are just sitting one-on-one and having a conversation. I assume that that's how you receive it. So that's how it's presented, and that's how it's meant to be. And if I'm sitting across the kitchen table from you and I get an itch because of my allergies, I'm going to rub my nose. I am. Am I going to boogie up my nose? Am I going to pick my nose? Am I going to dig in something? No. I'm going to rub my nose. And I rub the outside. And if I have to use sanitizer, excuse myself, and go wash my hands because of it might have leaked, then I will say that, and I will do that. But otherwise, I'm just going to be me. If you don't like it, you can just move along. It's really okay. There are so many people out there who don't touch their face. I'm not one of them. I have an allergic nose. I have seasonal allergies, and I'm allergic to all types of things like certain fragrances, dust mites, mold spores, dander of all sorts of shapes and sizes. None of this has stopped me from living my life, but all of it has required me to itch my face from time to time. So if you don't care for that, I'm so sorry, but I'm just going to keep doing it because it's my life and that's how it works. So I just wanted to have that little PSA before we got started. So my day is off to a grand start. I do still think that I'm going to rehab today. I don't really think that administrative staff comes on till like not till 9 o'clock. So it will probably be a little bit before I hear from anybody. But that being said, I started to get my breastplate cast all signed by everybody who's come in contact with me, which I'm so grateful for. And yeah, I'm really happy. I'm just happy. If I have to stay, I'll be happy because I'm cared for here. If I have to go, I'll be happy because that means I'm one step closer to getting home. So really, there is positiveness in everything, you know. I'm happy that Julie's going to get to go and see her family for a couple of weeks. She's going to detox from the house full of smoke. She loves, my mother-in-law loves her. She just cannot breathe because of her asthma. It's really very difficult. And Mom's increasing forgetfulness. She does tend to leave her door open quite a bit, which makes it really, really hard for Julie to be anywhere but her bedroom with the purifier. So again, none of that is complaints. None of that is complaints. If you thought I was complaining on my mother-in-law just now, you're wrong. This was just me stating the facts of the story. You know, you can say something that you don't agree with and it not be a complaint. And you can say something that goes wrong in your life and it not be a complaint. And you can say something that you're working on with someone else and it not be a complaint. You can. It is true. Regardless of what some people might think, it is true. So, but anyway, so I'm going to put you guys down for a little bit. I'm going to pick you up as the day goes by. We'll figure out what happens on this lucky day 13 here at the SLU in St. Louis. And I'm here. Okay. All right. I love you guys. See you in a little bit. Bye. It's a hell of a day at sea, sir. Okay. Hi, everybody. So, turtle shell on in bed. We sat, we went potty. We did all the things. We visited with Julie. She brought us some coffee. Then she went and picked up Jim and dropped Jim off. And then she went to go help Aunt Sue with some stuff. And now I'm hanging out with my hubby for some alone time. They're back and forth about like, does he need to stay here and visit with me? And I'm like, I really don't need him to be here visiting with me. I love it, and I'm grateful that he wants to be here, but visiting today is fine. I'm going to be really working my butt off, and like, he came in today, and just from sitting on the commode and coming back to bed, I was asleep. I just tell you, that's how it is. So, and I slept last night, as you guys remember, so there is that. I just had my last lunch here at the hospital. I had a chef salad. The chef salad they give you is like, so they give you like a choice of a half salad or a whole salad. And if you get the whole salad, it is 6 pounds of lettuce with 2 pieces of turkey and 1 hard-boiled egg. Just kidding. It has cucumbers and tomatoes on it. It's actually a nice salad, but it's just a lot of lettuce. And it's just iceberg, so there's like no nutritional value in iceberg. You guys know that. So I end up taking off like half the lettuce. And I had a gluten-free muffin that I ordered, but that's for tomorrow. Tomorrow's carb day. So I had sugar-free Jell-O as well. Finishing my iced coffee. I don't know what's in store for me at this place. I don't know, should I dress? Should I wear my pajamas? Should I do whatever I should do? So I'm just winging it. If you guys ever have this thing where you're like up in the air, you ask as many questions as you can, and you just got to wing the rest. And that's really what it's all about. So that's my story. Got my IV taken out. No more IVs for me. I got everything packed up the way I think that would work best for my family. And yeah, I'm just as ready to go as I can be without getting actually dressed. I don't know if I need to transfer in this or not, so I'm waiting for the surgeon to come in. He's going to come by and do rounds in a little while, and he said he'll stop in. And from there, we'll see. I also have questions about my wound and wound care, so there is that. So if I find anything out, I'll let you know. Meantime, it's 2:22. Oh, wow, 2:22. On the 22nd of, it's 11/22/21 on 2/22/22. Okay, something like that. But anyway, pick you guys up in a little while to let you know where I'm at and what's going on. And this is exciting stuff. Thanks for coming along on the ride. So we're still here. Say hi, everybody, Jim.
Hi.
It is 5, what, Jim? 5:40? 5:42, and we're still here waiting on transportation to go to the rehab. Oh, someone's coming in the door.
I just want to let you know your EMS, the new arrival time is at 8
p.m.?
Yeah, so if you want to order something.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right, thanks. All right. Well, you heard that. The new arrival time is 8 p.m., so nobody's going to get to see me go to the place. All right, I'll catch you guys up in a little bit. I'm in the ambulance getting transported. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo. Ah. Okay, so I'm here now. Don't see anybody's face.
All right,
So I don't
I'll
have to
push
pick.
against you, okay?
Sure. All right, going into the bed. I got a roommate and I'm quiet because it's already 10 after 9. So as always, you guys take care. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.